Book 11, the Nishvasa Tattvasamhita. The Tantra of the Sigh of Shiva. Summary: one of the oldest layers of the Shaiva Tantras, this text describes the universe as a spontaneous exhalation of the Absolute. It moves from the most external rituals of the breath to the internal realization that the seeker is the very air that God breathes. Author Anonymous, Revealed Scripture. About the author, historically regarded as the first revelation of the Mantramarga, the path of mantras. It represents the raw, archaic energy of the tradition before it became sophisticated philosophy, the primordial sigh that started the world. Chapter 1, The First Breaths. The origin of Scripture. Before there was a word, there was a sigh. The Lord was alone in the darkness. He felt the fullness of his own nature, and he exhaled. That exhalation, Nishvasa, was the first scripture. It was not a book made of paper and ink. It was a vibration that shook the silence into existence. The goddess asked, "Lord, why did you breathe?" The Lord replied, "Because I could not hold the love inside. It had to move. The breath is the movement of love into space." Chapter 2, The Five Streams. The currents of knowledge. The breath did not flow in one direction, it flowed in five. These are the five mouths of Shiva, the five ways the silence talks to itself. Upper, eastern, southern, northern, and western. They are the sky, the sun, the fire, the water, and the earth. You are the meeting point of these five winds. Chapter 3, The Ritual of the Sigh. Pranayama as revelation. Do not read this scripture with your eyes, read it with your lungs. Sit quietly and listen to the sound of your own breath. Soham, Hamsa, I am he is I. This sound is not something you are making. It is the sound of the Lord sighing through you. Every inhale is a creation, every exhale is a dissolution. Chapter 4, The Initiation of the Wind. The fresh moment. True initiation is not a ceremony, it is a clearing. Go to a high place and let the wind blow through your mind. Say to the wind, "Take my past, take my names, leave only the fresh, raw moment." When you are empty, the Lord fills you with the fresh air of freedom. Chapter 5, The Geography of the Body. The internal map. The body is a map of the original sigh. The spine is the path the breath takes to return to the source. The chakras are the resting places. Do not stop at the stations. Follow the wind all the way to the end. Chapter 6, The Silence Behind the Scripture. The end of words. The ultimate scripture is silence. Words are just the noise the breath makes when it hits an obstacle. When the obstacle is removed, the noise stops. The master speaks, but his words are just ripples on the surface of the deep. Chapter 7, The Master of the Breath. Pranajaya. Master the breath, and you master the world. The world moves as you breathe. When the breath is still, the universe is still. When the breath is wide, the universe is wide. Chapter 8, The Fire of Exhalation. Purification. Every exhale is a sacrifice. You are throwing the me into the fire of the void. Do not hold onto the breath. To cling to the breath is to cling to the corpse. Release it. Chapter 9, The Nectar of Inhalation. Renewal. Every inhale is a gift from the Absolute. You are drinking the life of the stars. Receive it with gratitude. Let the nectar wash your blood. Chapter 10, The Turning Point. The center. There is a point where the inhale becomes the exhale. Dwell there. In that turning, you are neither coming nor going. You are the source. Chapter 11, The Pervasive Wind. Vayana. The breath is not just in the lungs, it is in the skin, the eyes, and the toes. You are a vibrating field of air. Feel the space between your atoms. Chapter 12, The Sound of the Sigh. Nada. The sigh has a sound. It is a high, thin hum that never stops. Listen to the hum. It is the signature of the Lord on your soul. Chapter 13, The Freedom of the Void. Shunya. The breath comes from nothing and goes to nothing. Find the joy in the nothing. It is the only thing that cannot be taken from you. Chapter 14, The Unity of the Air. One breath. There are not many breaths, there is only one air. You are breathing the same air as the tiger and the flower. We are all one sigh. Chapter 15, The Final Release. Moksha. One day the breath will go out and not come back. If you have practiced the sigh, you will follow it into the sky without fear. Chapter 16, The Continuous Breath. Conclusion. The scripture is done, but the breathing continues. Every sigh is a prayer, every moment is the first breath. Om.